Procrastination. Everyone acts like procrastination is a moral failing. Lazy people procrastinate, successful people execute immediately. Wrong. You know that project you kept putting off? Your brain was cooking it in the background like a slow cooker making the perfect meal. You're not avoiding work, you're letting ideas marinate. The best solutions hit you in the shower 3 days after you should have started. That's not laziness. That's your subconscious doing the heavy lifting while you're living your life. Active procrastination versus fear procrastination? Totally different. Waiting because your brain needs processing time? Genius. Waiting because you're scared? That's just hiding. Know the difference. How bad is this habit? Everyone says terrible. Does it actually work? Your best ideas proves it does. Sometimes doing nothing is doing something. Being messy. Your desk looks like a crime scene. Papers everywhere. 3 coffee mugs from different days. Everyone's telling you to clean up. Be organized. Channel your inner minimalist. Meanwhile, creative geniuses literally work in chaos. Einstein's desk was a disaster. Mark Twain's office was mayhem. Your mess isn't dysfunction. It's your brain's external hard drive. That random receipt next to that book, next to that random note, that's how breakthrough ideas happen. Unexpected combinations. Sterile spaces are for robots doing repetitive tasks. Messy spaces are where your brain makes weird connections that turn into brilliant ideas. Your mess is organized chaos only you understand. How bad is this habit? Neat freaks hate you. Does it boost creativity? Science literally says yes. Sometimes clutter is just visible thinking. Overthinking. Just do it. Stop overthinking. Take action now. Everyone's shouting this at you. Meanwhile, you're over here seeing consequences 3 moves ahead like you're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Overthinkers are the ones who spot fatal flaws before launch. Who ask the awkward questions that save millions. Who see the risks everyone else missed because they were too busy just doing it. Your overthinking isn't anxiety. It's advanced pattern recognition. While everyone else is confidently walking into obvious traps, you're just standing there going, wait, what if? And then getting called negative. Then 2 months later, when everything else falls apart, nobody remembers you called it. How bad is this habit? Action addicts think vary. Does it prevent disasters? Constantly. Sometimes the person thinking too much is the only one thinking enough. Being stubborn. Stubborn people are exhausting. Won't listen to feedback, impossible to work with. Cool story. You know what stubbornness actually is? Refusing to quit when 47 people tell you it's impossible. Every single breakthrough in history came from someone too stubborn to accept reality. Every innovation from someone who wouldn't take "that's how we've always done it" as an answer. Your stubbornness isn't a personality flaw. It's rocket fuel. The trick is being stubborn about the destination, flexible about the route, stubborn about your vision, adaptable about tactics. That's not contradiction. That's strategy. You're not being difficult. You're being determined. How bad is this habit? Quitters think it's pointless. Does it create miracles? Check the history books. Sometimes being unreasonable is the most reasonable thing you can do. Quitting things. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. You've heard this nonsense your entire life. Meanwhile, successful people quit constantly. They just don't post about it on Instagram. That job draining your soul? Quit. That project going nowhere? Quit. That relationship that died 2 years ago? Quit. Strategic quitting isn't giving up. It's reallocating resources to things that actually matter instead of zombie walking through dead commitments. Sunk cost fallacy has everyone trapped in situations they hate because they've already invested so much. Smart quitters cut losses and redirect. Your quitting isn't weakness, it's resource management. How bad is this habit? Grind culture says unforgivable. Does it free you up for better opportunities? Ask anyone who quit the wrong thing and found the right thing. Sometimes quitting is winning. Being impulsive. Think before you act. Plan everything carefully. Impulsive people make terrible decisions. Meanwhile, Your impulsive decisions created half your best memories and opportunities. That trip you took on a whim, that conversation you started randomly, that job you applied to without overthinking. Your impulses aren't recklessness. They're just instinct bypassing paralysis analysis. Careful planners are still planning while impulsive people are already living. The balance is about being impulsive about experiences, careful about consequences. Jump into adventures, not into debt. Your spontaneity isn't a bug, it's a feature. How bad is this habit? Overthinkers think vary. Does it create unexpected magic? Constantly. Sometimes not thinking is exactly what lets you live. Daydreaming. Pay attention. Stop spacing out. Focus on what's in front of you. Teachers yelled this at you for 12 years. Meanwhile, daydreaming is literally where every innovation starts. Einstein daydreamed about riding light beams. Every inventor visualized their creation before building it. Your daydreams aren't distraction. They're mental sandbox mode. Testing ideas without consequences. Exploring possibilities no one else sees yet. The difference between productive daydreaming and checking out: one is actively imagining solutions. The other is just avoiding reality. Your mind wandering during boring meetings isn't disrespect. It's your brain trying to do something interesting. How bad is this habit? Productivity gurus hate it. Is it where creativity lives? It's literally the birthplace of every new idea. Sometimes spacing out is the most productive thing you can do. Avoiding people. You need to be more social. Put yourself out there. Networking is everything. Meanwhile, you're producing your best work in complete solitude while extroverts are at their 5th networking event achieving nothing. Some people recharge alone, create alone, think alone. It's not antisocial, it's how your brain works. Your best ideas come in silence. Your energy returns in solitude. Your focus sharpens without interruptions. The world is built for extroverts, and they cannot comprehend that alone time isn't lonely time. Your people avoiding isn't a problem to fix. It's a requirement for your brain to function. Every great book, invention, and artwork came from someone who locked themselves away. How bad is this habit? Extroverts think you're broken. Is solitude where deep work happens? Absolutely. Sometimes being alone is exactly what you need to do anything meaningful. The plot twist. Here's the secret nobody tells you. Your bad habits aren't all bad. Some are gifts everyone mislabeled. Some are natural tendencies society decided to pathologize. Some are coping mechanisms that actually work. The same behavior that destroys one person fuels another. Context is everything. Using procrastination consciously versus letting it control you. Being stubborn about values versus stubborn about ego. The habit isn't the problem. How you use it is. Stop trying to fix every flaw someone told you was wrong. Start asking, is this actually hurting me, or does it just make other people uncomfortable? Is this really broken, or is it just different? Your complexity isn't something to eliminate. It's something to understand. Some of your worst traits are your greatest strengths in disguise. The trick is knowing which is which. If this made you reconsider your flaws, perfect. Hit that like button like you're accepting your messy, complicated self. Subscribe like you're done pretending to be someone else's version of perfect. Because growth isn't about becoming someone else. It's about understanding which parts of you are actually working and which parts are just different. Stay weird out there.